ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first edition of Chats with Legends. In this edition, we bring you this very motivational and inspirational woman, Simin Vaswani, an award-winning filmmaker, producer, actor, actress, writer, founder and CEO of Sarina Film Production. Stay tuned into our conversation. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you too. Do I pronounce your name as Sérgio?
Yeah, it is. It's Sérgio. Yeah, it is.
Sérgio.
Welcome to our newest edition of Chats with Legends.
I'm curious. Thank you very much for having me, and I'm, curious about a lot of different things. So I'll just let you, go with it, and I'll answer whatever questions you have. And it's really nice talking to you.
Yeah, no, thank you for granting me this privilege of having you here. The first time I Googled you, I saw your profile on LinkedIn. I was so excited. I said, no, let me try to invite her so we can have a chat here. And it's a really honor and a privilege to have you here in our edition.
It's an honor for me to be able to be interviewed. Thank you.
So tell me, how's your life in this complicated time because of COVID-19? I know a lot of things have been stopped because of some limitations and restrictions. So how is your life in this complicated time because of COVID-19?
Honestly, for me, I'm not facing any complications. Because because of my previous job experience in IT, I'm very comfortable working remotely.
Okay.
And everyone is still available, nowadays. Like we're having this conversation on Zoom right now. We're not meeting in person. Like technology has offered us with the opportunity to continue to do our work and meet people, not really in person, but online.
Okay.
And I've not faced any difficulties in operating in this way, because when I started to make my film, my Timeless Love, the first film that we made, we were in quarantine, and I was taking dance lessons. I was like, probably my first student with my teacher, sending them an email and saying, can you do an online lesson, because I want to dance. I don't want to just sit at home. The most important thing for me right now is to be connected to my creativity and things that I love to do. And we started online. Lessons were online first, and it was not much of a problem for me to really work in that fashion, because that's what I've done for many years in IT before I started doing films. So in that sense, it just, it was because the whole concept of wanting to make this film was so guided by my intuition that that I just had to listen to my intuition, and my intuition guiding me and telling me what to do next. And that's pretty much was how it went for the whole production.
No, that's awesome. I know this complicated time somehow made us realize the impact of social media, the idea of connecting with different people using network, using internet and other platform. I think it's interesting the way the global society is linking, is connecting through this social media, because somehow COVID-19 gave us this permission or this vision of using different platforms to share thoughts, to make connections, and build new relations.
Yes.
Yeah, but
that's for sure.
Okay, there is a point. You founded the Sarina Film Productions. I'm actually wondering, can you talk a little bit about this project? How did it all started, and what are the plans and goals that you reserve for your film company?
All my life, I've always followed my intuition from when I was very young. My intuition kind of like showed me the way, and I was a new mother. My son was 9 months old, and I was just like with him and kind of like, feeling my connection with my son. I was just like, holding him. And suddenly I opened up to this vision of beautiful energies. And I just saw a vision, and twirling, golden white, like kind of energies. And I was like, well, what is this? And I felt and I heard that it's a film, that's a dance film, and that I'll be dancing in it and I'll be making this film. Of course, you don't always share these kind of things with people. You kind of just be like, whoa, what is this? Like, I'm not doing this. And everyone of everything. But just bit by bit, the intuition, the vision became stronger and stronger, and it started to lead me into different things. And I started to write the film. Then I started to work with the choreographers for the dance. Then I started to, like, think about like really producing the film. And then my husband, Harish, he gifted me the company. He formed the company Sarina Film Productions, and he gifted me for my birthday in 2021.
No, that's great.
And I was like, okay, now this is official. Now I have to be the producer, and I'm the founder of this company. And so that's pretty much how things happened.
Yeah. Way back to 2019, I think, I had the privilege of talking to Chris Chalk. Chris Chalk has been performing alongside the actors, famous actors like Chris Evans, the famous Captain America, and Viola Davis, Robert De Niro, and others. And at that time, I was writing my second script. And one of the things that Chris Chalk I mean, is he would give me that kind of support that I wanted at that time. I think he did not realize the impact of sending me that message, because at that time, for a young screenwriter like me, coming from Mozambique, from Africa, it's complicated to have a contact with kind of actors like Chris Chalk, who is performing alongside different actors from Hollywood. But I'm putting this point because I'm wondering, what is if you analyze the actual scenario, what do you think is how do you assess the role of women in cinema? How do you think that women are dealing with different aspects related to the film industry lately?
I particularly feel that we are moving towards acceptance of accepting women in leadership roles. And in the past, women have been in the leadership roles, women have worked in different industries. And I feel like there is more and more presence and acknowledgement of that. And, there are like awards, new awards like Best Woman
Yes.
Filmmaker. And there are certain film festivals that will ask you questions like, are you an underrepresented group? Or yeah, so I feel like there's a lot more awareness. For me, particularly as a person, I've always seen myself as a person who is following intuition, guidance, and like serving in a way. And I've been guided step by step to do things. And I've also come across some people who don't want to cooperate or will feel uncomfortable in taking the lead from a woman, because it probably brings up some things for them, some feelings and some emotions, and they find it difficult to collaborate with for having to follow the vision that I am seeing. And
Yeah.
I've come across different types of people, and I've always looked at this from a place of compassion, where I feel that the opposite person is the opposite person open
Yes.
for to become part of this creative process. We have to let go a lot of things that we thought of ourselves. I cannot hold myself back and thinking that I'm a woman, so I will not be able to lead a team to finishing this film that I made. If I think like that, then I'm stopping myself. I am my own enemy, and I'm preventing myself from being who I am. So I start working with my team to meet me in this place of harmony, co-creation, of creating something. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, then I move on.
Yeah.
and I go to the, to the next person. We are here in the film industry creating stories, and everyone wants to write their story. I take my vision and make it instrumental through direction or music or acting, and everybody will articulate their creative expression in their own way. And as a producer, my job is to offer them a space to come and express themselves. And everybody goes through an emotional process. If the emotional process is hindering and blocking my production, from the person who is bringing in, energies that are not helping us in the creation. But I feel that in this whole idea of women in leadership, women in cinema, we have to learn to just be okay with it, not it, and just go ahead and do what you're here to do, and collaborate with a team of people, and just keep representing yourself.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome to hear. Someone once told me that our biggest enemy is ourselves, is our fear of facing those challenging scenarios that somehow our mind think that might hurt us, because somehow we fear to face some situations. And I'm actually thinking about a different scenario in the near future, where film industry might be more inclusive, as you were explaining, that it might be complicated to have a women leading in a recent films, but we hope this scenario might it might change in the near future. I know you recently released the Timeless Love. Can you talk about this film, the process of writing and producing it?
uh Again, it goes back to like me being the visionary, the intuition and the guidance. So first I saw those beautiful energies, then those energies started to course through me, and I had this undeniable urge to write, and then I just started to write, and then I took help from my writing coach, who helped me put the vision onto paper.
Yeah.
And then, step by step, my vision led me to the location, my vision led me to the choreographers, to the musicians, to the directors. Everything kind of like was led step by step, and then came the producing aspect of it. The challenges on putting a team together, the fun and the excitement, and the amazing opportunity to work with different collaborators. Like, here is the story that I wrote, and now let's see what the director's vision of the story is. Let's see how the director of photography does his magic. Every person did their magic in like the creation of this film, and for me as a producer, I just was kind of like holding my vision eventually to come to fruition, and was kind of like following the lead of these energies. Whatever I've written, I have to do the maximum justice to producing it, and we have to stay within budget. We have to stay within how much you can actually go or stretch yourself to do justice to making something which is like written on paper. It was a very exciting process, very challenging, lots of roadblocks, lots of different emotional experiences, but we all made it on the other side, and we've created a very beautiful film. And I just cannot wait, for it to be finally released and for it to be available for people to watch it.
Yeah, I know it might have been exciting to produce this film, but I would like to know, did you start getting feedback about this film?
Yeah, we are getting very good feedback. We've won 13 awards at the Vegas Movie Awards.
Yeah.
We won for direction, editing, cinematography, acting, for the choreography, for sound, for music, for writing, pretty much like the whole deal. Every team member received an award, and that to me was like, whoa, I am so grateful, because the team gave a lot. The team that came together to put, and I was so happy that the team was acknowledged, and everybody's hard work was recognized by Vegas Movie Awards.
Yes,
We now have
I saw you won a Vegas Movie Award. I was going to ask you about the excitement. How did you receive that information? Can you share a little bit of this excitement?
Oh, for me, the biggest excitement is that the team was recognized for its work, and that somebody from the film industry valued and could see us and the hard work that we put in. And at the same time, they were very good at judging with that they provided. So we felt like this is where we did good and this is where we need work. So we got really good feedback from them, and it was just a huge celebratory, it's like to win 13 awards, the first film festival, and the whole team wins everything, and 2 awards for the films. It's just, yeah, it was so ecstatic. It was so
That
fun.
might be great. That might be great. I know this is your first movie. This is your first film, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It might be exciting to start, give your first step and have this amount of awards and the recognitions.
Yes, yeah. Yes, it is. It is. It is really, it's good to get the feedback from those who are professionals and in this industry. And I'm starting out and I'm new, so it's really nice that the work was recognized and that we got good feedback, and all of our hard work, everybody's hard work, my hard work, and everything that I have done so far for the film was acknowledged. So I feel grateful for that.
Yeah, I know. Beside the filming, you have been dancing love since you were 5 years old. I know you started dancing from 5 years old, and during you have been training for 12 years, and somehow in this film, Timeless Love, we see these scenarios of dancing. Can you talk about this dreaming of becoming a professional dancer? And can you connect this passion with this film?
Well, yes. So, well, I'm not a professional dancer. I would call myself as an amateur level dancer, but yes, I have danced all my life, and I have loved dance, and dance means very deeply something to me. And I love dancing ballroom. I trained in an Indian classical dance style called Bharatnatyam, and I also did a lot of Bollywood growing up, the Bollywood dance. And it's just something that I feel it's a way for me to express myself, and for me to just use body as the tool to tell a story. And it's just a beauty.
Us to an avenue or a competition ground where we can go and compete in the ballroom levels, and it's just great to be able to pursue dancing. And I feel like I'm going to dance till the end of my life. I will never stop dancing, and I hope so. I hope that I can. But I feel like sometimes when we include dance as an expression in a storytelling, then we leave the audience to enjoy in a different way, at a different level. We watch movies and dialogues are powerful also, and I love to include a combination of films with dialogues and with dance. So dance adds some kind of power, in my opinion, which can bring a little bit more into the film. That's how I feel.
Do you mind repeating the question? I didn't hear that.
I was talking about your trailer. I saw today your trailer, and I was moved and so excited. And that was it's very interesting scenario we can find in Timeless Love. And I was saying congratulations and best of luck in this film.
Thank you.
But beside that, what message would you leave for dreamers, young girls and women all around the world? What message you leave for those people who have a dream and somehow they're afraid of chasing that dream?
A therapist, she said, it's fear. We can boo away the fear. It's a lot more deeper than that. It's a lot more deeper than that, but we can boo away the fear. I think that it is really important for us as individuals to become sensitive towards our own self, and
way method that you feel that you have faith in that helps you overcome your fears.
Yeah.
I for myself have done different forms of um, evolutionary techniques that help me process my emotions, including fear. And there are some times when you fear just
and you find a support system. You have people around you that can help you, hold you through what is something that you cannot go through by yourself, because you feel stuck and frozen in some parts of yourself. And for me, dance and movement is one of the things that has helped me unfreeze the fear, move the fear. I am a strong believer in movement becoming a tool, music becoming a tool. And then there are some deeper core fears for which you really don't need to just go talk it out to someone or seek help, do kind of like maybe a healing session, depending upon, like I said, whatever is something that you feel that you have faith in, that this particular thing will help me get past. But also you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest, and you have to learn to tap into your own heart, and you have to learn to listen to the language of your heart. And you have to see that there are going to be times that you will not be able to listen to what your heart wants to say. There will be blocks, and there'll be negative talking, and there'll be negative thoughts, and there'll be just like crash and burn and kind of like, falling down to the bits of everything. And that is where your support system can be helpful. And prayer, I believe in prayer also very deeply. And there are various tools that as an individual you could tap into. It's really up to you learning more and more about yourself. But in the beginning years, I needed a lot of support from others to help me find my heart and help me find this language that is trying to speak and communicate. But I don't particularly feel that we can progress if we don't face our fears. Fear and love are like duality. They're the two dimensions. And the more I have faced my fears, the more I have become fearless and allowed that love and the light to flow through and express itself. And creativity comes through process. Creative process is very messy, it's very emotional, and it can take you to different places. So the message to people who are dreamers: dreaming needs action. You have a dream, you have to put your energy into manifesting the dream. You have to build a support system that can support you manifest your dream. You have to look inwards. You have to find faith within yourself so you can stay true to your calling. It's a lot of work. People can come and tell you, go live your dream, go face your dream. But I say, go face your fears. Go face your fears, and your dream will come chasing. Your dream will come for you, because the only thing that's stopping the only block between you and your dream is you yourself, and everything that is blocking it from getting more closer. And in the end, for me, the most important thing is evolution. It's like my favorite word. I am only focused on my personal growth. I am focused on how I can be a better person, how I can be a better version of myself. And when I keep focusing on all of those things, everything else around me reorganizes itself. Just to try to find something on the outside is good in the beginning. When we are very afraid of going inward, we'll try to seek something on the outside. I was at that stage of my life too. But now it's about going inwards. It's about finding your inner calling and being devoted to it, and being devoted to expressing it.
Wow. Those are very profound words, and thank you for this great motivation.
Yes, you're very welcome. I hope that the process that I have been through can help others, give them some kind of hope and courage also, because we all need that.
Thank you for
You and I do.
yeah. Thank you for this privilege and for this time for your time. And it was really but very privileged to have you on Chat with Legends.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
interviewing me. Thank you for
Yeah.
giving me the opportunity. Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you. Hope to
Okay.
see you in the next opportunities.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you for being part of this amazing and exciting chat with Simin Vaswani, founder and CEO of the Sarina Film Production. Follow us on our social media and stay tuned to our next guest. See you in the next episode.